explain the path you took to get where you are right now?
Oh my gosh. How long is this interview?
10 minutes.
Okay. It'll take a lot longer than 10 minutes. I've been doing YouTube stuff since the beginning of my college career. So in 2006, 2007. I have produced, written, directed, starred, all that fun stuff in 4 or 5 web shows that no longer exist on the internet because I took them down because I was very unhappy with how they ended up being. In 2011, I said I'm going to try one more show, one more attempt to make a difference in the YouTube space. And lo and behold, I created the Completionist, and I'm very good friends with JonTron, John Jafari, and Aaron Hansen, also known as Egoraptor, and Peanut Butter Gamer, Austin Hargrave. Those 3 guys are my friends, and they really inspired me to start a review show. And so I looked around, I looked at if there was anything called the Completionist, and there wasn't. That's what I did. I started it. The first episode got several 100,000 views in the first 48 hours, and I've been doing it ever since.
Did you meet them like when you were first starting off?
So I met everyone through John. John and I went to high school together. We actually went to rival high schools. So I've known John a very, very long time. And when JonTron show started taking off, I met Aaron first because John needed to have a live stream at his house, and his parents wouldn't let him have the live stream there. So we moved into my house, and that's where I met Aaron for the first time. I had no idea who Aaron was at the time. I didn't know anything about Egoraptor or animations. And he was such a fun guy to talk to. If you ever get a chance to meet Aaron Hansen, it's such a pleasure just to be in his presence because he's such a nice and humble and honest human being. Anyways, so that's kind of how I met Aaron and John. And then because Normal Boots was established, I met Peanut Butter Gamer through John eventually, especially when they both approved for me to be on Normal Boots when we were in the first phase of the site, 4 years ago.
You write, produce, and edit your own videos, and how long is the process from when you think of it to the end?
So my schedule when it comes to creating videos is pretty intense. Generally, the schedule has been Friday I pick a game. I complete the game 100% because that's what the Completionist does. Friday through Monday. Monday morning I'm done with the game, hopefully, if I have the skill to do it. I write the script all day Monday. It goes through, now it goes through a writer's room process where I have, before it was my partner Greg, we're no longer working together. I have a room of writers kind of go over the script with me, just to make sure that it's, nice and tight and clean for pacing's sake. Then we're doing voiceovers and filming live action stuff Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday through Friday, we're in the entire editing process. And then Friday, the episode goes live. I pick a game and I start over and over and over again. So that's been my lifestyle for almost 4 years now. I've been doing a game a week. Every now and then I can't do a game, so I'll do like a top 10 or a special retrospective review look at a console or a portable handheld, something, a little short kind of thing. For the most part, it's mostly a game a week.
Right.
And it's all in-house. It's all me for the most part.
Yeah.
As the show's gotten older, I've hired editors and some writers to assist. But up until about 6 months ago, it was all just me.
That would be a lot of tradition.
Yes, I record everything. Whether it's I have terabytes of gameplay footage for hundreds of games at this point. So.
Yeah. How many hard drives do you have there?
I don't know how many hard drives, but I have filled out about 25 terabytes of space.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for people who want to start out on YouTube?
Advice for people who want to start on YouTube. I almost went very cynical and scary. I would say it's okay to be inspired by the ones you love. It's okay to be inspired by your friends and family. Don't replicate. That's a big thing on YouTube. People, they want to get into the Let's Play game and the review game and the, unboxing game. And I always tell them that's been done hundreds and hundreds of times.
Right.
And when you go that route, you kind of put everything on a pedestal, and it makes it kind of an unachievable goal to kind of go that way. When I started, I looked at the space and said, what's missing? a review show that doesn't tell you what happens at the end of the game. That was my goal, was to say what Kotaku and IGN won't say in the review. And I think that's where I kind of met my niche in that market. But everyone wants to be the next Let's Player. They want to be the next JonTron or Completionist or Game Grumps, whatever it may be. I always say, aim for the stars, but don't aim for the stars that are already there. Aim for something new, hasn't been done before. And there's hundreds of ideas that haven't been done before, but most people go the safe route of, I want to do a review show, but only do this kind of thing. And you kind of have to be a little more balanced with, shooting for the stars that way.
So, I heard you talking about that dating sim in there, in the other room. The Kickstarter one?
Yes.
So have you played it yet, or?
So, I'm going to ruin the name. Asagio Academy. I have not played it. It's a dating sim. It's not out yet, but it's coming close. I think I think it comes out in February of next year. It's a Kickstarter dating sim based off the personalities on normalboots.com, which is me, JonTron, Peanut Butter Gamer, Continue, Did You Know Gaming, and Satchel from Satchback's Goods. And it was kickstarted by a woman named Cara, who did a fantastic job with the campaign, and they're looking to do a lot of fun stuff with it. And I haven't played it yet. I've seen a lot of footage. I've seen a lot of the dialogue. Dating sims aren't my game, but I'm very intrigued to see the translation, because one thing I really appreciate about the writing style of the game that I've seen so far is it's not just a rehashing of all of our content. It's not here's this one joke that John did, or this one that Austin did. A lot of it's fresh and new and original to what the world of this academy is. So it's really exciting to see that kind of transform into its own being.
Yeah, who are you going to date when you play it?
Who am I going to... Satchel. Satchel for days. Nice. Satchel is my best friend. He's a good-looking man. I'm going to give that man as much love as I can.
Nice. So my last question is, what is next for the Completionist?
Oh boy, what is next for the Completionist? Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to be completing games my entire life, because that just seems a little bit daunting and depressing. I've been working on a lot of big projects that aren't necessarily so focused in the realm of reviewing games. I think that because there are so many reviewers out there, it makes it hard to stand out. And not that I want to stop doing what I do, because I love that I get to entertain so many people and inform so many people. I've met so many fantastic fans over the years, and I'm here right now meeting so many more. But there's been I'm a filmmaker. I'm a writer. I'm a director. I'm an actor. I'm a producer. And when you do the same show over and over again, you creatively get burnt out like a light. And I've been for years trying to think of different ideas that I've been slowly rolling out, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Production costs are very expensive in the YouTube space because not everyone wants to spend a lot of money. Right. But one project, and I don't know when this is going to air or who's going to see it, but one project that's definitely happening this year is I'm starting a video game villain boy band.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's going to be 4 video game villains: Bowser, Ganondorf, Sephiroth, and Dr. Robotnik in a NSYNC-esque Backstreet Boys boy band, all about love, tragedy, power, and other villains. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I have the executive producer of the Shovel Knight game, Jake Kaufman, as the main producer behind it. So there's a lot of brilliant minds going into this project, a lot of heart going into this project, and we're hopefully going to have the album recorded, ready to go by November 27th, which is the week of Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all that stuff later on this year. And if it goes well, that means that we're going to be seeing a lot more new content on the Completionist channel that isn't just reviews. I have plans for shooting, live action video game scenes and all these big projects that require a lot of financial backing. And one thing that YouTube's taught me is that I can't trust the MCNs, the multi-channel networks, to funnel the money. I can't go to an investor and have them give it to me. I have to kind of self-create and self-curate the cash on my own. So that's kind of been my secret project that I've been building up to this year. And it's very overwhelming because I've never gone to that realm before. So that's what's next for me, and hopefully me and my team can actually do it, because it'd be really fun and exciting to see unfold.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah.